I got one. You know what, now I'm looking, I lost my net. I don't even have my freaking net. Oh, just be nice. Be nice. Woo! That is a nice muskie. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to NB Edits. It has been an absolute minute since I have picked up a camera and I have filmed a video for you guys. Now, later in the video, I will explain where I've been, what I've been doing, and why I haven't put out as much content as I've wanted to. But like I said, that'll be later in the video. As of right now, I just got to a lake up here in northern Wisconsin, and as you can tell, it's a little bit different clothing options this time around versus the last time I filmed a video. I'm out here in my ice fishing stuff, and no, I am not ice fishing, obviously. It's a little early for that yet, but I am up here and I'm going to be doing some late fall muskie fishing. I've started to pick up muskie fishing a little bit more than I have in years past, and it's kind of getting a little addicting. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've been wanting to do it more and more. So I am up here doing a solo muskie trip. If I turn around here, you guys can see I've got my truck and got the kayak. You can tell all the leaves are already starting to fall off the trees. As of right now, I believe it is 33 degrees out and it's snowing. In the next like week, I think it's supposed to be like high 30s, low 40s every single day for highs, and lows in the low 20s. So it's definitely changing. Lakes are turning over, if not already turned over. And you know, within a couple weeks here, we're going to be walking on these lakes. So I don't want to get too carried away. First things first, I'm going to try to catch some muskies while doing some open water kayak fishing. So I'm going to start unloading my kayak, get all my gear, head out to the lake, and see if I can get it done. Well, I have just made it out on the lake, and guys, it is freaking gorgeous out. No wind, a little cold, but you got some steam rolling off the lake. Scenery looks awesome, got some snow falling down, and obviously the leaves are colored up. This is awesome. And the best part about fall fishing is that there's absolutely nobody out here. It is just me, myself, and whatever lies in nature. So now that I'm out here, I'm going to start rolling the GoPro footage just because I don't want to have the big camera out while it's snowing, and talk to you guys how I'm going to hopefully be catching these muskie. And also I did bring another rod too, just because there are walleye in this lake, and you know how much I love walleye, but that'll be for a later time. I'm going to try to obviously just catch a muskie first. So set the big camera down, get the GoPro rolling. Let's go catch one. So basically with this lake, it's not a very big lake, probably it's for sure less than 100 acres, and I've caught quite a few muskies out here. I actually filmed a video a couple months during the summer out here. In case you guys haven't seen that, go check that out. But basically with this lake, there's not much structure, so I'm gonna stick to the shorelines here. The shoreline does have like downed trees, some weed edges, and some rock piles along the edges. So like I said, small lake, not much structure besides the shoreline. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go parallel to the shoreline here, and I'm kind of just going to go along it and cast at probably like a 45-degree angle right up towards shore, and then retrieve it back and just keep going all the way around the lake until I catch them. There are a few muskies in this lake, like I was saying. Not gonna get like the absolute biggest muskie of my life out of this lake, just because of the size of it, but there are some nice quality ones in here. And to start off the day, I am going to be throwing, I think this is a Swimmin' Dog by Muskie Innovation. Never thrown one of these, but it is fall. Water temps are probably low 50s, I would have to assume by now. Maybe even high 40s. So lake should definitely be changed over. They should be chasing suckers, and I figure this will be the easiest where I can just cast it out and retrieve it. But basically that is it. I got a steel leader to a 50-pound braid. Then I got just your average stiff musky rod, nothing special about that. And the reel that I'm going to be using is a brand new reel from Piscifun. This is the alloys, and this is the size 300. This is one of the biggest reels that they make. And obviously when you're musky fishing, you want a big reel. You can see it's got the single crank handle, which I absolutely love because you're able to retrieve a lot of line with this. So when you're musky fishing, you're using bigger baits, you're going to want to reel up a bunch of line all at once instead of constantly reeling, because you're just going to get sore and it's going to be a waste of time. So this reel is perfect for this application. I'm not throwing overly big lures right now, so this is pretty perfect for like if you're throwing jerk baits or like what I'm throwing, or smaller bucktails, stuff like that. This reel is going to handle it absolutely perfect. And the best thing about Piscifun, if you guys don't know, they're online only, so you don't have to pay for the market price of like going to a store. So these reels are going to be a bunch cheaper, but you're definitely not going to be getting cheap material. These things are absolutely amazing. I've been using them for almost 3 years now, and I'm very impressed with all the reels. So I'm going to be throwing this around today, hopefully cranking in a muskie with it. If you guys want to check this out, please make sure, go down to the description, go to Piscifun's website and use code NBEdits18 at the checkout, and you can save yourself 18% off, not just this reel, but anything on the website. It helps us out, it helps Piscifun out, so I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys go down in the description, check it out. But that is enough about the gear and what I'm doing today. Now, I guess all that's left is to just start casting and hopefully catch a muskie. Let's see, if I were a muskie, where would I be on this lake? Maybe up at this point. This looks pretty nice. I know there's a couple down trees around it. Nice sandbar with a couple rocks right off the point of it. So we'll give her a few casts in. Now I am kind of being super optimistic right now. It's probably only like my 5th cast of the day, so if I were to catch a muskie already, that would be absolutely ridiculous. But you never know. Sometimes I've caught them on my first cast of the day, and sometimes you won't catch them for a week straight. So that's just kind of the name of the game when you're muskie fishing. I think that's why it makes it so enjoyable to do, because of the reward. Because if you went out every single time and you just caught muskie every single time and you didn't have to like grind for them, then it wouldn't be as enjoyable and it wouldn't be as rewarding, versus the fact that you can cast thousands of times for these fish and not catch them. That's just so, that's so ridiculous. Oh my god, it worked. I was trolling, trying to get to the other side of the lake, and I just hooked up. First muskie of the day. Oh. I'm not even set up for trolling either, by the way. Oh, no sign of him. Oh. It's a nice muskie. It's gonna be interesting trying to get him in the net. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Come on. Oh god. Oh. I do not have a big enough net. Oh. Wow, I just caught a muskie. Alright, I'm gonna get the pliers. I'm gonna unhook this guy, get the big camera out, and show you guys, talk to you guys what I was doing, because wow, I can't actually believe that worked. Okay, so got the big camera out. Now let me walk you through what just happened. So I did the whole left side of the lake, When I got to the far point, the wind started to kick up, starting to push me that way. So I wanted to work the right side of the lake, but every time I'd cast, I get maybe one crank, one cast in, and then the wind would push me back to where I started. So I said, okay, screw this. I'm gonna go back to the starting point of the lake, but I'm just gonna toss my bait out, and I'm just gonna like half-ass troll it back, just to see, maybe get lucky. And I actually caught the first muskie of the day doing that. I made it about halfway through the lake, and he ended up hitting. And I don't even have like the correct trolling, like I don't have a rod holder or any of that. I was just setting it on the ground and I caught one. So I'm gonna go ahead, get him out of the net here and show you guys this fish. All right, so not a giant by any means, but probably like a low 30s. Nice healthy muskie, small little guy, but hey, you got to start somewhere. That is the first muskie of the day. I've only been out here for probably an hour. This guy came up and munched that swim bait, and whew, that is exhilarating. First one of the day. Hopefully they get a little bit bigger. Like I said, you're not going to get like a huge trophy size in this lake or anything like that, but you are going to get some nice quality muskies. So first one of the day for me. I'm going to get a release on them and hopefully catch some more. Beautiful. First muskie of the day. See you, bud. Woo! Let's frickin' go. First muskie of the day. Feels good. It kind of stopped snowing for a while there. It was really snowing. It's kind of transitioned into like a mix, so must be like upper 30s right now. But muskies don't care. They don't care about the weather, about the water temp, none of that. They see a bait when they're hungry, they're gonna eat it. So I'm gonna get back out there. This time I'm almost to the spot where I wanted to start. I'm actually gonna try casting and catching one. I don't want to catch them trolling. It just happened to be from point A to point B, and that fish hit. So I'm gonna get to casting and hopefully catch another. Well, a little time update for you guys. I have been out here for about 3 hours now, and I have caught one fish, and it was trolling, which was not the way I expected to catch a fish today. But I also did catch one other one, but I had it off camera. I thought I was recording, did like a whole talking portion with the fish. It was probably only like a, I don't know, 25-inch muskie or something like that, but I did catch one casting just off camera, of course, so that's kind of a botch. But I'm currently just sitting in shore right now. It's kind of miserable weather out here. It was like 80 degrees 3 weeks ago, and don't get me wrong, I love the cold and everything, but it's just kind of a shock to the system, that's all. So I'm just sitting in here contemplating my next move. I think I'm on the opposite side of the lake right now, so I think I'm going to end up trolling back to the other side where I started the day, and maybe troll a little bit, see if I can catch one that way. It does not seem like they are in the shallows at all, which is weird because that's the only way I've caught them on this lake before. Last time I was here, I think midsummer, I think July, I was here, I boated 3 and I had 8 total, like between follows, misses, and hooking up. I had 8, so a little bit slower today, only 2 of them. It is a major cold front, and who knows, I mean, I did catch 2 on this bait, but maybe they want something different. It's hard to say. I only brought a couple lures, so I'll probably end up just sticking to this. But yeah, I think I'm going to begin trolling again here, and if that works, then I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna stick to trolling, I guess, and kind of just half-ass it and just see if I can catch some muskies. But it's about 4 o'clock right now. Probably got like, I don't know, got less than probably 2 hours of daylight left, so got a little bit of time here to try to get one more muskie. But if not, I caught one, and that's really all I care about.
I got one. Holy cow, I thought I was stuck.
same exact spot as the other one, pretty much. This one feels better. A lot nicer. Oh yeah, it's a nice muskie. Okay, now how am I gonna land this in my net? Because this is bigger than my net. Oh god. That's probably a 40-incher. Okay, well, I'm gonna tire them out without losing them, hopefully. Wow, I really thought I had a freaking log or something. Oh, he's barely hooked. Oh, he's barely hooked. Oh, you know what? Now I'm looking. I lost my net. I don't even have my freaking net. It was in the back of my kayak. I thought I heard something fall out and I was like, what the heck is that? Ah, no big deal, just my net. All right, well, now I really gotta tire this thing out because now I don't have a net. Oh my. Oh god. Of course, this is the biggest muskie I've had on this lake too. Well, this should be interesting. Rip to my hands. Oh, just be nice. Be nice. He wasn't nice. He was not nice. Okay, come on. Oh god, this is nerve-wracking. Come on, bud. Okay, here we go. He is not ready. There we go. Woo! That is a nice muskie. I can't believe I lost my freaking net. I can't believe I hooked this trolling again. And I can't believe I landed him. He had one hook in him. One hook. Oh my god. Yes, let's go. Oh god. Went in the shore. No net. But this is by far, oh, this is by far the biggest muskie I've ever caught on this lake. This actually might be my PB muskie. This is definitely all of 40 inches. Might be, man, if I had to guess, I'd probably say like 42, 43. This is a solid muskie. Been eating really good. A lot of the muskies I actually catch out of here, pretty skinny, but this is by far the healthiest, fattest muskie I've caught out of this lake. And honestly, I thought I was snagged. I don't have my rod in a trolling holder or anything like that. I just having it by my feet and that thing grabbed it and I couldn't even believe it. I knew it was big right away, but man, that is a nice muskie. Definitely important to make sure you take care of these fish. I wish I would have had a net so that way I would have kept it in the water a little longer than I did, but it's so important to make sure that these fish go back healthy. I want her to kick out of my hand. She is kicking, but if I released her, she'd probably just go a couple feet. Wouldn't be doing much, so I'm just gonna hold her until she kicks like that, knowing she's good to go. Oh boy, that was worth it. Wow, that first muskie was a little bit of a teaser, you know, just to get me into it a little bit today, which definitely gave me some confidence. But wow, that was a nice muskie, my PB muskie out of my kayak. I can't believe I lost my freaking net. That really sucks. That was like $100 net I stole from my boat this morning, but who cares? That was totally worth it. Fish I'm definitely gonna remember. So that was awesome. It looks like the trolling technique is the ticket. I can't even believe it. I wish I would have brought like a rod holder so that way I could do it properly, but hey, whatever gets the job done is good enough for me. I guess I'm going to cast back out there. I'm gonna troll around a little bit longer and maybe catch another muskie, but if not, my day is absolutely complete. This is going way better than I pictured, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the video so far. If you do, please make sure to give it a like if you want to see some more muskie fishing, because I'm having a blast out here. This is definitely something I can see myself getting into. I just need a little bit more practice, a little bit more time, and I think I can really get into it.
There's another one.
Another muskie. Wow, not as big. This spot is crazy. This is the third time now I've trolled through this spot out here, off of this point a little deeper, and there's another freaking muskie. Man, oh, a little show for us. All right, well, probably low 30s, probably about the same size as that first one I caught. Definitely quite a bit smaller than that last one, but man, they got some fight.
All right, let's try.
Come here, bud. Oh boy. Lose my rod. It's tough with those trebles. There's one right where my hand is, and it scares the crap out of me. So I'm gonna pop that one out right away. He had two of them. He was definitely not gonna be getting off. Yeah, they are loving this bait. First time I've ever thrown it for a muskie, and they are loving it. I'm not even gonna bring out the big camera for this one. Probably, I don't know, high 20s, low 30s. Nice muskie though, heck of a fight. Get a release on this guy. How awesome. And I still have a little bit of lake left before I get to the landing, so probably gonna end up actually just put it back out. Holy cow. Tossing it back out there, and I don't know, maybe I catch one more, but I swear I'm trying to get to the landing to get off, and they just keep biting, so I'm gonna keep fishing. Man, oh man, that row back was a workout. And then on top of that, you got to carry your boat or your kayak to this lake, so a little bit of a drag, a little bit of a workout, especially wearing all these clothes. But man, I am happy that I did, because it is cold, and I don't know if you can tell, but I am soaking wet. I did notice that last muskie that I picked up on the way back did end up cutting me a little bit, thanks to not having a net, which is quite the botch. But you know what, I'm glad I landed all the fish today. I didn't lose any, so I guess I didn't need the net. It just probably would have made it a little easier. But I am back at the truck now, and thank you guys so much for making it to this point in the video, if you have, because man, what a day. It turned out exactly how I wanted it to. Get out here, catch some muskies out of my kayak, just enjoy nature and have a great time. So I really appreciate it if you made it this far. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give it a like. Please make sure, leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys liked. You know, if you want to see more muskie fishing or whatever you want to see, leave it down there. Now, I did cover it in the middle of the video, but in case you guys did miss it, I am putting up this video, and then we're gonna try for a walleye, a crappie, and then maybe a few other videos. But I also do have a video from last year ice fishing that we did not upload, which we will be uploading here in a few weeks. And then I'm going to do a video showing you guys like our ice fishing equipment, what brands, what products, all that good stuff. We're gonna do a video this year, just prepping, showing you guys what we like to use and how we get our ice fishing stuff done. So look forward to that. And then also, I mean, in the next couple weeks here, we are going to be starting the search for early ice. As you guys know, we're always the first ones out here in Wisconsin, or at least try to be, and put out the first video if we can. So hopefully hopefully this is an early year, and hopefully everybody can stay safe and have a good time out there. But I'm not going to push it too far because I do want to do some more fall fishing before the lakes start to freeze. I've already been slowly starting to get everything ready for ice fishing, getting new tackle, new products, stuff like that, starting to organize it, because everybody knows towards the end of ice fishing season you kind of just throw everything in there and it just is a disaster. So slowly organizing that. Also, one more thing before I go, we will be having some new merch coming out real soon. We got some new designs that we've been listening to you guys that you've wanted for a while, so we got some new merch coming. And also, if you guys are in the Midwest and want to come meet us and some other guys, we will be at the Frostbite booth this year at the Fargo Ice Fishing Show. I believe that's in December, but I wanted to give you guys just a heads up because it is one of the biggest ice fishing shows besides St. Paul in the Midwest. So if you guys want to come out, hang out, check out Frostbite. Pretty sure almost every one of the guys are going to be there. So that's pretty much all I have. So if you guys want to meet us, see us, have questions, anything you guys want to know, leave it down in the comment section below. Again, make sure to like this video, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Tight lines for Men to Be Edits.